on YouTube? Richie here, and today guys I have another video game unboxing for you guys. And today I am unboxing Resident Evil 4, the port for the PS4. And I am really excited because this right here is the best Resident Evil game of all time. Sure, you can make arguments for like the first Resident Evil or Resident Evil 2 and all the other ones that people like put in their top 10 lists or whatever, but to me, this, and a lot of people will agree with me, this right here is a definitive Resident Evil game. It also stars like the series' best protagonist, in my opinion at least, Leon Kennedy. You know, he first hit the scene in the Resident Evil games, I believe Resident Evil 2, as a rookie cop for the Raccoon City Police Department. But Resident Evil 4 is the one that solidified him as, at least in my opinion, as the best Resident Evil character of all time. Alright guys, enough chit chat, enough jibber jabber, let's open this bad boy up. Okay guys, here we go, Resident Evil 4 for the PS4. Now, just taking a look at this, let's take a look at the box art. Really freaking cool. I think Leon Kennedy, you know, I also think he's like the best Resident Evil 4 character, but he's also like the coolest looking one. I think he just looks really badass. And here, of course, is that Spanish village. You know, this was like the last Resident Evil to really be like survival horror or have those survival horror roots. Because, you know, like, even though I think Resident Evil 5 was a good game, it just wasn't like Resident Evil enough, if that makes sense. It just didn't have the Resident Evil atmosphere. And speaking of which, you know, Resident Evil Biohazard, which is Resident Evil 7, will be returning to those horror root elements, so that's really great. And that comes out in January, and I can't wait for that. I'm definitely going to be picking that up for a PS4 most likely, because I have, if you guys recall, I both have a PS4 and an Xbox One S, but I think the Resident Evil games belong on the PlayStation console, if that makes any sense. Alright, here on the spine, Resident Evil 4 or 4 Resident Evil, which is crazy. And I haven't played this game since, wow, I remember it originally debuted on the GameCube back in 05, I believe January 2005. Didn't get ported over until to the PS2, I believe it was either the PS2 or the PS3. No, PS2, of course. The PS3 didn't come out till 06, so they didn't get ported over to the PS2 until October of that year. But I had the GameCube at the time, and that's the last time I played this, because I believe Resident Evil 4, this game has come out so many freaking times. It's been ported and been available like on Xbox Live and on the PSN for like so many times. And so yeah, it's been really one of the most, I guess, heavily ported games. And I think it's also on the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. And let me just take off the wrapping so we can read the lettering better, because the wrapping is really, the plastic wrap is really shiny, as you guys can tell. It's really reflective. And so just let me take it off so we can see the box art, at least the back of it, the back cover, much better. Alright, so here we go. Ooh, that guy, I remember when that guy, like, when you're not paying attention, he just freaking out of nowhere just chainsaws you. Like, oh, that was a really creepy moment. Alright, it says right here, one of the highest rated games in history, post-pounding action by Game Informer, an absolute must-have by IGN. All those IGN jokes. Too much water, 7 out of 10. Anyways, an amazing achievement by GameSpot, excuse me. One of the best games ever played by Games Radar. And here we just have more screen grabs from the game, and it's just brief little synopsis. It says, U.S. agent Leon S. Kennedy must investigate the kidnapping of the president's daughter. His search brings him to a rural village where he encounters hordes of unimaginable horrors and must fight to uncover who or what is behind it all. So pretty freaking cool. And of course, the specs and stuff. It's only one player, 6.5 gigs, which isn't too bad, and of course DualShock 4. And so let's open it up. We already got the shrink wrap right off of it, and see. Let's take a look what this baby looks on the inside. Of course, no manual or anything like that, no little advertisement or anything like that. You guys know me. I always like when they post like a little manual or like a little advertisement for a new game or whatever, or like a special offer or something, at least something. But there's nothing in here. But of course, with most of the modern games, the manual is right here and stuff like that, or the warranty and things like that. And so here we go for the disc art. The disc art is actually pretty cool. It's pretty much the same thing as the front cover, but at least they put it on the disc, because a lot of the times what happens is that they'll put like a different artwork or something really bland, but I'm glad at least they included that on there. So that's what the disc looks like. So you guys can see take a better look at the disc. Same art as here. And of course, the inside of the cover, it's hard, it's not hollow, or like the one with the recycle sign, which I don't really like. But this one, it's a hard plastic case all around, so which is pretty cool. Okay guys, that just about does it for this unboxing. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if it did, remember to like, comment, subscribe. You guys would be doing me a huge favor if you do. It's really greatly appreciated. As always, I'm Richie. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.